Hello everyone. The following presentation is a brief summary and analysis of Act 5, Scene 1 of William Shakespeare's Hamlet. This scene opens in a cemetery in which two gravediggers are preparing a grave. The first gravedigger wonders if a particular woman will receive a full Christian burial even though she took her own life. During this era, committing suicide was deemed a sin, and a person would not receive a proper burial ceremony. We realize here that the gravediggers are preparing a grave for Ophelia's burial. The second gravedigger confirms that she will receive a Christian burial. He thinks that despite suicide being deemed a sin, she is only receiving a proper burial due to her nobility. The first gravedigger agrees and is quite disgruntled about the advantages given to the upper class and how they are treated differently to those of the lower classes. Hamlet and Horatio enter while the second gravedigger exits the stage. The first gravedigger finds some skulls in the grave he is digging and throws them up. Hamlet wonders what kind of people these skulls belonged to when they were alive, and comments about how their earthly possessions mean nothing to them now. The gravedigger mentions to Hamlet that he became a gravedigger on the day that King Hamlet defeated King Fortinbras in battle, which also happened to be the same day that Hamlet was born. Hamlet's increasing fascination and contemplation of the idea of death is evident in this scene. The gravedigger points to a skull belonging to Yorick, who was a court jester or joker. Hamlet is shocked because he knew Yorick. Hamlet examines the skull in his hands. He comes to the realization that death will inevitably claim everyone in this life, and that nothing can prevent this eventuality. Hamlet then contemplates if the bodies of great kings like Alexander and Caesar are reduced to mere dust. Hamlet comes to the conclusion that every single person, no matter whether he or she is a great king or a beggar, is destined for death. While Horatio says that Hamlet is overthinking the matter, Hamlet seems to find this idea freeing and liberating. Hamlet and Horatio hear a noise and they decide to hide. Claudius, Gertrude, Laertes, other lords, and a priest enter in a funeral procession with a coffin. The priest refuses to conduct the religious service because Ophelia's death seems self-inflicted. Laertes retaliates by saying that his sister will be an angel while the priest cries out in hell. Laertes jumps into Ophelia's grave to embrace her once more. Hamlet, who is utterly shocked and distraught at Ophelia's death, follows Laertes into Ophelia's grave. Hamlet claims to have loved Ophelia more than 40,000 brothers could. Laertes and Hamlet wrestle or grapple each other until Hamlet exits in a rage. We can note here that despite Hamlet's telling Ophelia that he did not love her, that he does love her indeed. It is just interesting that Hamlet claims to love Ophelia only after she dies. Thank you for watching this presentation on Act 5, Scene 1 of Hamlet. Please keep an eye out for content on the last scene of the play.